Hey guys, it's Bren, and I'm here with a review of Strawberry Vanilla. Sorry about my lighting. I know it's terrible. It's really, really bright out today. I usually film during the evening, so I don't have that problem, but I had to shut the window because it was glaring, and now I look jaundiced, but we're gonna go with it. I wanted to hurry up and get my review out of this candle because it's really buzzing right now. A lot of people are talking about it. This is a White Barn exclusive. So the entire line that it's in that looks like this, it has another one called Tea and Ginger that's new. It has a Eucalyptus Rain, and then a bunch of repackages like Honeysuckle. I even think Watermelon Lemonade again. And anyway, it's a very boring collection other than that. But the whole collection is only available at White Barns, not at Bath & Body Works stores. But this just came out on Thursday, I think it started to appear, so I had to drop everything and go smell it because I heard it wasn't a repackage. And I ended up walking out of there with 2 of them. The other one I'm burning right now because I really liked the way that it smelled on cold. And it is very similar to a lot of the other strawberry candles they've done, but I don't believe it to be an exact repackage of any of them. So, first, I'll say, packaging-wise, it's falling flat for me. Some people have said they think this label's cute. It's just not my thing. I'm more of a modern person. This reminds me of, 80s country. I'm just not impressed. The lids are fine. They're the same as the collection with, blueberries and cream and cinnamon sugar donut. The description is, add a juicy sweetness to any spring day with the scent of ripe garden strawberries infused with fresh vanilla. So, I'll show you the other one that I've got here before we start, that I've got burning. So I'm here. I am about to hit the halfway point. I've melted down past the halfway point, okay? And you can kind of see that it's got a pretty even wax pool. Not exactly totally even yet because I just lit this for the 4th time less than a half hour ago. Okay, so I'm on a 4th day burn, and oops, I just put one of the wicks out as I sloshed it around while setting it down. There we go. This candle is getting some rave reviews and some not so rave reviews. It seems to be a you love it or hate it type of candle. The strawberry is not realistic, but I can't think of anything that really smells exactly like a strawberry except a strawberry. The strawberry in this, to me, smells like strawberry candy. It's pretty close to a strawberry cream saver. That's what this candle really smells like to me. If you ever had the Lifesaver brand cream savers, there was a strawberry one. That's pretty much almost exactly what this candle smells like, a strawberry cream saver. You could also compare it to a strawberry Jolly Rancher, but not as sour, or Jennifer had said strawberry Pop Rocks, which I had actually said that I thought the sweet strawberries and cream smelled like strawberry Pop Rocks, and then she said she thought the candle did, which is funny to me because I actually think that these two smell very similar as well. So if you don't have a White Barn near you and you're wondering what the strawberry vanilla smells like, smell the hand cream. It was actually kind of this comes in a soap too, the sweet strawberries and cream. I bought these on the same day, which was kind of bad because I went home and I was burning the candle trying to get a feel for it, and I was also using the lotion, and I kept catching whiffs of the lotion on my hands and thinking it was the candle. They're not exactly the same. The cream is sweeter, but they are very similar, actually. So yeah, there's a candy strawberry in this, but it doesn't smell chemically fake. Fresh picked strawberries, which was then repackaged as garden strawberries, I hated. That candle was so completely disgusting to me, and it was very, very fake, in a very bad way, fake strawberry. Okay, that's not what I'm getting from this candle. It's not chemically fake. It's a candy strawberry, not a real actual berry. But again, that would be nearly impossible to do. It is not near as sour as the strawberry rhubarb marmalade. This is one of my all-time favorite candles. Love this. A lot of people do. They should really bring it back. This has a tartness and a sourness to it, the rhubarb, that took away from the fake strawberry feel, So this one turned out to be okay because of the tartness. I think that balanced out the fakiness of the strawberry. This one has vanilla in it, and there's also been comparisons to the strawberry picnic candle, which has been repackaged as the Happy Easter candle for 2 years, and so you can smell this next to the Happy Easter candle and do a comparison yourself if you are in a white barn. Also strawberry sorbet, which I'm not as familiar with, but it's not the same. It's maybe somewhere kind of in between like this guy and the strawberry picnic, where it is not as sweet as the strawberry picnic candle, but not as sour as the strawberry marmalade. It is, to me, a pretty good balance, actually, of that sweet strawberry candy with a little bit of like a bakery type of vanilla. I had said in my haul that this doesn't just smell like vanilla to me, that I get a little bit of bakery, and it reminds me a lot of a strawberry shortcake, like the berry topping. Now, granted, it would be like a very sweetened berries and syrup type of topping, because again, we're not talking about like you cut open a fresh strawberry here. It's more of a candied strawberry. But it's kind of like that, and I get then like a whipped cream, a creaminess, and then almost like a little bit of a bakery that could be like a shortcake. So a strawberry shortcake would be an accurate description of this to me. So as far as what it smells like, I can see that some people would not like it and maybe write it off as a fakey type of strawberry. But I like it, and again, I think strawberry cream savor. That's what this smells like. Or even strawberry pop rocks, or even very similar, not the same, but similar to the sweet strawberries and cream. I think the candle here is better than this, and this is like a little too sweet for me. This is slightly better. I like it. I like the scent of it. But how has it burned? So I just watched Tina Divalicious, his like haul of it, but he had burned it a little bit too. And he said he had some problems with the wicks curling over and being puny. I gotta say, I did not have that same problem. It took 3 hours. I counted it. I timed it, I should say. 3 hours to pull out on the first burn, which is a little long. But then on the subsequent burns, again, this was the 4th time that I lit it today, it's been fine and pulled out pretty well. So, and the wicks have not curled over. They haven't mushroomed. I haven't had to trim them, and they haven't been too puny. They haven't been like the highest, craziest wicks, but that also means they haven't been sooting or anything. As long as the candle pulls out, I'm okay. So actually, burn-wise, the performance has been good. But here's where it gets not so great for me. Strength and throw. I was afraid of this. You know, how could a candle smell this good on cold? And actually perform well too. That doesn't happen very often. I have a hard time rating this one on 1 to 10 with strength and throw, because the situation for me is this. It is very much a candle that I cannot smell when I'm in the room with it. But if I leave the room and come back in, I can really smell it. But then that only lasts for 30 seconds to a minute, and then I can't smell it anymore. And I feel like, you know, that's true of all candles in all sense. You get used to a smell. But especially about this candle, it really, really is like that. I lit it up and had it next to me, and it was the first time I'd lit it, and I was like, oh man, I can't smell this. This sucks. It's going to be a no-throw candle. Then I took a shower, came back in, and I was like, oh man, I can totally smell it now. Then a minute later, I'm like, I can't smell it anymore. And it's been like that every time. When I've had it burning, just like say here at the desk and I've been hanging out on the couch or whatever, it's like every once in a while I catch a whiff of it and it's like, that's nice. Then it's gone. So as far as throw, how far does this candle reach? It's kind of like it does reach the edge of this room, but not consistently. It very much wafts, and I know that I'm describing something that you could say is true of all candles, but it's just way more so with this candle than a lot of the other candles I've burned. Is it just sporadically I smell it, I catch whiffs of it here. If I leave and I come back, I smell it, but I get very used to it sitting in the same room and almost can't smell it at all when I'm in the same room. So I guess it can throw to at least a 6 or a 7, but it's not consistently doing that. And overall, I'm not smelling it consistently unless I'm right by it going like this. So I just don't even know what to give it on throw. Anywhere between a 3 and a 7, depending on the particular moment. Strength-wise, it's the same thing. When I do catch a whiff of it, it's like, yeah, all right, that's good. It's throwing, or I mean, it's, probably about like a 6 or something. It's notable, it's noticeable when you smell it, but I don't consistently smell it. When I leave the room and come back, I can definitely smell it and it's like a 6 or a 7, but then I sit down next to it and I can't smell it at all anymore and it's like a 1. So, but then every once in a while I catch like a whiff of it. It's the weirdest thing. For some reason, something about this scent and me and my nose maybe is just that I get very used to it very quick. But then every once in a while I'm like, oh yeah, there it is. So I'm sorry. I feel like that's a crappy way to review it and a crappy way to rate the strength and throw. But overall, I'm not happy with the strength and throw is what I'll say. So for me, I do love the scent of this candle. It's sweet, it's candy-like, but I like it, it's good. But the performance is lacking as far as strength and throw. I wish that it were stronger. I wish that it threw further. I wish that it smelled consistently like it does when I walk in the room and first catch a whiff of it, because it's good. It smells good burning, but it's just most of the time when I have it going, I don't even notice that I have a candle burning. So I got 2. I'm happy with the fact that I got 2 because now I can just kind of finish off this one that I've started, keep one for my collection because I do like having some of the White Barn exclusives and the more like unicorn candles that are hard to find and stuff just for the collector in me. But I won't be picking up any more of these, probably. 2's going to do it. That being said, if you live near a White Barn, I would check it out. And I think it's probably worth buying like 1 if you like it on Cold Sniff. Burn it in a small room, see what you think. I would not go crazy. I wouldn't spend a lot of money on eBay. I wouldn't drive 5 hours for it or anything like that. So I will be back. I also grabbed a golden grapefruit on this haul, and I want to review that for you next. So I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.